What's going on, y'all? At the Field Podcast, we speaking to class of '05. We got some individuals. We gonna allow them to introduce themselves and kind of just speak on the things that we got going on for Alumni Month. We've been talking about just trying to stamp Alumni Month as November for just moving forward. I mean, I think it's a great time for everybody to come back together around these times, especially during the holidays. So, um, for the ones who do know me, I'm KJ. The ones who don't know me, I'm KJ.
I go by B, but everybody know me, as Seltzer, more than likely by my last name. Class of 2006 graduate from Westfield High School. Me.
Yeah, I'm M. Stu, aka Merrell, aka Mr. Stewart, aka Mercury Mac, depending on what world, what university you reside in. I'm a class of '05, Westfield. Um, yeah, it's going down.
And this Shauna, I'm class of '05. I'm part of the '05 committee.
What's going on, y'all? Thomas Edwards, class of '06. Some call me White Mike, some call me T. Just depending on who you are.
Scary, KJ.
I think it's
I'm
me.
here.
Uh,
Now I'm here. Baby girl, she over here. I'm on day to do as always, especially during the daytime. But now, so yeah, so we want to link up with them. We do have alumni coming. November 7th. That's a Friday game versus Isaac. Bring out some old rivalries, but I know we've been talking about that for a while on the podcast, as far as the page and stuff on IG and things of that nature, and everybody been sharing. But some more information we want to get going is really the class of '05 20th anniversary. Congratulations to everybody who made it 20 years after graduation that's
For
still
sure,
here
for sure.
with us. And definitely on this side of the whatever other circumstance, we've been having people either passing away or, rest in peace of some people who recently passed from the class of '05. And then, to our friends and families, who be incarcerated. So, we still want to keep them in our prayers and things of that nature. So I'm gonna let y'all take over from here. I know a lot of people ask us a bunch of different questions on, what's going on,
Right.
far as with the Halloween night y'all have going on. I know
Yeah,
people
so
asking like night moves. Ain't night moves shut down?
Not at
You like,
all. Not at all. So most people don't know that they turned into an event hall, and he also is opening up the smaller side. I think it used to be like the countryside. They turning that into a sports bar. But the big side
yeah,
where we
preach.
all partied at is a event hall, and you can rent it out.
Shout out to Preach. He really put that together.
Yep.
Linking up with Tony, you know what I'm saying, in order to get that event space opened up for us, you know what I'm saying. So that's open to the city though, but it is, gonna be grown for the people who remember night moves. Everybody done calm down some. And man, just for us, you know, putting
Before,
together a reunion has been about doing the things that we did, doing the things that we like to do. And Night Moves was one of those things. So it's gonna be class '05 that's gonna bring that back. So
yeah, it's all basically our whole weekend is based off of reminiscing and bringing it back. Um, but we put it all together mainly. Ryan was the reason it was all coming together. He was the one planning everything, and then, as
yeah,
everybody knows, he fell sick and then had to pass the torch, and then sadly he passed away. So we
yeah,
reached out to his mother to make sure that it was okay that we do this, and the Halloween party is actually the fundraiser.
the fundraiser.
So
That's
for
right.
people who can't attend, they can definitely still donate using the QR code. They can share it with any friends or family, but this is all in honor of him, and his mother gave us her blessing to be able to do this. So the Halloween night, everything, all profit from Halloween night goes strictly to a graduating student that will win the scholarship. We'll be getting with the school once we have the funds to put out the applications for that scholarship.
And there's some major things, coming down the pipeline for Westfield alumni in general. I just had a meeting with Dr. Scott from the Education Foundation of Spring ISD, and also somebody from class of '07, last name Stewart, J. Stu, and we have to do a better job of tapping back in the spring so that we can have access to the things and the resources that they have, and so that also they can support us uh, with bringing our students, bringing our classmates back together. You know what I'm saying? So um, I was just in that meeting. They're looking for alumni such as yourselves. You know what I'm saying? KJ, Selsa. Um, Dr. Scott wants to be on the podcast. But she is one of the committee members for the Spring ISD Education Foundation, and they do grants and scholarships, and they do outreach, and they've been trying to get together a coalition of alumni. And so what I told her was, '05 ought to be the last graduating class to feel like we're doing this by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because between this and what each graduating class does, we hold it down on our own, as we should. We grown adults, but at the same time, bringing together the unity for the schools that we attended, we should have the school support and the schools backing. She told me that previous years did a campus walkthrough where they got to tour the school as adults one last time or whatever. And so that's something that may be down the line for future graduating classes. But they're looking for us, and we're looking for each other. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's how we're gonna be able to continue to solidify ourselves as alumni.
Yes, and we hoping that that we pass the torch on to '06 to be able to do a scholarship as well, because '04 did a scholarship and '03 as
For
well did
sure.
a scholarship for a graduating student. So hopefully this becomes is becoming a trend. That's why I put on there the first annual scholarship fundraiser. I'm hoping that we can make this happen more frequently and just come together more as alumni overall. I think it's gotten kind of distance, but last year y'all hosting the first annual kickball tournament kind of sparked everything to bring everybody back together,
Hmm.
and everybody can't wait for the second annual kickball tournament. But
Yeah.
before we get to that one, in between there, we got the Halloween scholarship fundraiser, and then right after that we have our reunion.
Yeah, the
And again, if
masquerade.
you can't attend the fundraiser, you can always um, still donate, because again, this helps a student, graduating student. None of the profit will go to any of us. It's not going towards the reunion. It's not going towards '05. Everything we make as profit from the Halloween scholarship fundraiser will go strictly towards the scholarship to a student, and we'll be having the Education Foundation assist us with distributing that to the student. But next, after that's Halloween night, October 31st, and then November 1st will be our official masquerade ball for all of '05. It will be at the Copacabana Event Hall off of Navigation. It is from 7 p.m. until midnight. It will be an open bar, and we will have food, music. We got a DJ. Then there'll be some other things that we're not disclosed. Some surprises going on that night. But tickets are still on sale. You can still get them for anybody in '05 wanting to know how to obtain them. Um, we will. I'll have a link. We have a QR code. I don't see it on that particular flyer, but we have a QR code, or we have a link as well. We can get sent to you.
It'll
Just
be in the
reach out.
bio of the social medias.
Yeah, follow. You have the Facebook, the '05 Facebook, and then we also have the Instagram, the '05 Instagram, and
WHS alumni 05.
all the links are in the link tree on the Instagram.
And how much are the tickets?
Oh, right now they're on sale for $80. They'll go back up after the 15th to uh 115 plus whatever Eventbrite's fee is.
Yeah, I want to take this time to thank Shauna and the rest of the alumni committee. Like she said, Ryan, did our 10-year reunion. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't even there. The way I got in the mix, uh, I was the only admin in our Facebook group, and we had a graduating class of 900, and our Facebook group was 600 strong. But social media 2005, 2006, it's gonna get stronger as we go along because social media keeps us connected. So we used to just crack jokes and shoot memes and cap, you know what I'm saying, in the Facebook group. So let few months before Ryan passed, man, he hit me up and he was like, make me an admin in the group so we can get this alumni reunion going. I was like, bet. And then he just passed away, man. And so that put me back in the seat and I just basically was like, anybody want to join, anybody want to help get this off the ground, let's do it. And Stasi, Shauna, Chris Jones, Grace, I would be remiss not to mention Grace, Preach, um, Charmaine. You know what I'm saying? We hosted a domino tournament in the summer. We went back and did night moves. We just been going back and reliving the things that we did. I was a domino player, but everybody from the alumni, Michael Rucker, I ran into, did the Westfield abroad, where we did video for people who are not in Houston anymore. We got some folks in Hawaii who are alumni. Um, and so it's just about doing things to help us all come together, man. And so yeah, the scholarship, the fundraiser, the kickball tournament, everything we got going on.